Alright, so this is going to be another reading for Sagittarius. And excuse me if I'm a little slow today, Sagittarius. I didn't sleep well last night, so my energy is a little funky today. But the overall energy for the reading today, Sagittarius, is the Ten of Pentacles. And when I clarify the Ten of Pentacles, I get the Six of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Justice card. So to me, this signifies riches, abundance. A lot of abundance and wealth is kind of coming in here for you, and not just materially. I just see you kind of receiving from the universe, receiving some type of gift, but also I'm hearing receiving what you're owed with the Justice card. It's kind of like you're finally receiving the level of support that you've needed. And this comes as something closes out for you and your energy shifts and opens up. In the recent past with the Three of Swords, there may have been this feeling of like a blockage to your energy or not really being able to receive the abundance that was around you because of some type of pain that was lingering for you, and that was pretty deep. But with the Four of Swords, I see you really moving on from that pain and just kind of putting it down and allowing yourself to rest and recover from whatever that painful thing was. And with the Page of Wands, that allows you to open up almost immediately to something new, something beautiful. Because in the current energy, we have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot. So for many of you, that could be a relationship that you're moving towards or that is moving forward in your life that feels incredibly abundant, that feels very beautiful, that just kind of warms and opens up your heart, and you could feel like, wow, I really have it all. Now, for others of you, if it's not a relationship or a soul connection, a romantic relationship, that type of thing, it could be a choice that you're making to move towards happiness or to move towards some form of abundance that you didn't really have previously. It's an incredibly warm, beautiful energy with the Ten of Cups. It kind of signifies ultimate happiness, and I see you kind of currently on that path. So either currently experiencing that or currently really moving towards that energy or on your way to that energy. Those are the energies that lie ahead of for you, that really romantic, sweet, beautiful, abundant happiness. And we're going to dive more into the tarot in a second and see what that is exactly. In the near future, with the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Five of Swords, there could very much be a soul connection or just some type of connection in your life that kind of requires you to have discipline over your mind or over kind of like the insecurities, the voices in your head that kind of keep you from fully connecting with that connection. Now, the oracle cards for the reading are friendliness, healing, and conditioning. So once again, I see that this is really Spirit congratulating you on not only moving through the pain of your past, but really working with yourself to heal from it and giving yourself a level of love and care that only you can give to yourself, and kind of finding a friend in yourself with that friendliness card. And it's kind of like once you find that friend within yourself, you're able to heal on a whole other level because you start to connect with yourself in a deeper way and kind of maybe undo some of the conditioning or the false perception of yourself that you might have had from your past or from whatever painful thing this was. Now, I'm going to dive into the tarot in a moment, but before I do, I just wanted to thank you for being here today, Sagittarius. If you found this reading, it is definitely meant for you. And I also appreciate when you guys like and subscribe. This allows your energy to impact the messages that I receive, and it allows me to co-create with you and to really manifest messages in the future that you may really need to hear. So the more energy you engage with in the channel, the more I'm able to deliver readings that resonate with your heart, and I thank you so much for doing that. I also have personal readings available. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the email in the description box below, and you can email me there for one. But let's go ahead and jump in here, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at that wound in the recent past that you have with the Three of Swords. For the Three of Swords, we get the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Star. So it may have felt like you weren't getting what you wanted for a long time, or things just really weren't working out for you. It could have felt like you went through just a really long period of intense struggle in your life in some way. And the whole time, you kind of had this feeling that there was more out there for you, or that, you could have more or something, but it just wasn't coming through. For others of you, it could be that you worked very hard for something that kind of didn't work out, or you sacrificed a lot of yourself for something that never really gave you what you were looking for, or matched that energy and cared for you, and it kind of exhausted you. And it could have felt really heartbreaking that whatever this was, the energy wasn't really returned. It could have felt like you were expecting one beautiful thing and a whole other mess occurred. And it could be something that you've been holding on to quite a bit with the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Now let's take a look at the Four of Swords. I see you kind of leaving that in behind, moving through it at some point. The Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you really embarked on this journey of self-support and of loving yourself and of opening up your heart. And you kind of accepted, okay, this could take a long time for me to feel comfortable in myself again, but I'm worth it and I'm going to embark on that. And it's looking like you really worked through a painful ending by doing that as best you could. Many of you may still be healing with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, but with the Page of Wands in the recent past, I see that your hard work has really paid off, and you're really beginning to open up to new, more positive energies. And it comes in a very sweet way with the Page of Wands. You may be reconnecting to your inner child in a way that kind of allows you to have this playful, curious, open energy. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands. Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Yeah, once you start healing, you start to kind of open up to this idea of maybe I could have something great, or maybe things could actually go really well. And you start to kind of dream again. And the part of you that stopped wishing and hoping and dreaming, is kind of rebirthed here. And you begin to start to think about what's important to me. What do I care about? What are my values? What do I want for myself? And as soon as you do that, there's this healing energy that starts to shift other things in your life and bring in a new type of beauty and a new wish and a new dream. And it's very beautiful. It's a very resilient energy. I see you rising like a phoenix from the ashes. You went through something and now you're kind of reborn and you're heading towards something even more beautiful. So I love to see that for you, Sagittarius. Now let's take a look at the current energy. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot. Once again, I really just love this energy for you, Sag. You're just moving into this beautiful, abundant, receptive, loving energy. These are incredibly positive cards. If you don't have a beautiful relationship or soul connection in your life at this time that's really feeding you and nourishing you, I see one coming in for you, and I see this being a connection of two equals. And for many of you, this will be romantic, but for others of you, I'm seeing that these could just be people in your life who come through unexpectedly, and it's like their heart really speaks to your heart. So try to be open if maybe you're not experiencing romantic connections or you don't want to experience a romantic connection. That's fine, but try to be open to any energy in your life that comes in, because they may be someone who just speaks directly to your heart, and it makes you feel less alone. It makes you feel like, wow, I finally found, my soul tribe, my people, the people that are going to ground and see me and that I came into this life to incarnate with. And I see with the Chariot here that if you haven't met those people yet, whatever you're doing right now is putting you on that pathway, and you're definitely going to kind of run into them soon. So I'm excited for you. Let's take a look at the Lovers here for that soul connection. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands. There could be a soul connection in your life that you're actually blocked to because of some type of pain that exists. This could be the pain from the past kind of carrying over and lingering. Spirit's kind of saying it's definitely out there, but you have to believe in it first. And for those of you who aren't believing that this is out there for you, this soul connection, it's because of the disappointment that maybe you went through in the past, feeling let down, feeling like other partners or other people who you thought were soul connections weren't showing up and reciprocating, to the point where you may have an expectation of being mistreated by the people that you love the most, and that expectation kind of blocks you from the real genuine love around you that's trying to reach you and trying to give you what you deserve. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups. King of Cups, the Magician, the Tower. Not only are you manifesting some type of big love, but that big love is actually manifesting you too. And it's going to hit you like a train, but like in a good way. Like it's going to come running towards you. And you're not even really going to have to go towards it because it almost comes in like crashing through your window or something. I'm hearing like crashing through your window. I'm picturing like your lover like literally smashing through your windshield and like into your lap or something. I mean, obviously, like that's not going to happen, but like that level of energy of like something just rushing straight towards you, and it's manifesting right now to come in because this energy of happiness is very much around you. As soon as you start visualizing it and daydreaming about it and all of that, it's like you manifest this in. And maybe this isn't something you're even currently daydreaming about, but maybe it was something you manifested a long time ago, or you began manifesting a long time ago. And you could feel like you've waited so long for this that you're kind of giving up on it, or thinking that it's going to come through or something. And it's almost like right then, when you think that you're at the end of your rope, that's when this energy comes in. And it's like they fall out of the sky or something. I don't know. It's so interesting. Let's look at the Chariot. Again, you're moving towards this quickly. For some of you, this could happen by June, July. Any later than that, I would be kind of surprised, honestly, because it's coming in, I'm hearing, within 10 weeks, possibly, for some of you. Because you're moving right towards this. Let's take a look at the Chariot. Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. It's like the more balanced you become in yourself, the more you attract this energy towards you. And so you may be wondering, what do I have to do to, attract this in or to open up to this? And really all you have to do is love on yourself, appreciate yourself, because that happiness and that inner balance will kind of radiate out. Other people will notice it with the Three of Pentacles. It'll kind of attract people to gather around you. And the more love that you sort of express here, the more love you attract towards you, and the more people feel that and wants to kind of be a part of your energy. And it kind of just happens naturally. It's not forced at all. It's very balanced. It comes from your inner kind of equilibrium and your inner joy and your soul that kind of lights up like a light bulb or something. And you don't even maybe see that this is coming, and you maybe don't even see like the power of your own energy or like how beautiful you are. And this comes in and really validates for you your own beauty and the resonance of that beauty, like the deep open light of that just calls other people to you like moths to a flame. I see you getting curious here with the Page of Swords to the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're like, okay, like who is this? Tell me more about them. And so we will, Sagittarius. Let's look at the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Who is this person? What can you tell me about them? The Sun, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. This could be a Leo for many of you. We have the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles, which is Leo energy. For others of you, this could just be someone who shows up in Leo season, so July, August, maybe September, but that's not Leo season anymore. I don't know. But I'm seeing that this is going to be someone who makes you feel like you don't have to try. You don't have to put in any effort. The happiness, the joy, it's so present and it's so there that it just flows. There's this quote, I think from Dolores Cannon, maybe, when she's, channeling spirit guides through past life regressions, when the spirits say there is no opposite of love. there's just love. I feel like that's not the exact quote. It's fine. It's like, it's basically like when love is present, there's no hate, there's no questioning of it. Like, pure love just flows freely and exists freely. And I'm seeing that that's the energy that's going to come in for you when you connect with these people. Like, there's going to be no question in your mind that this is right for you, because everything about the experience is going to just speak to your heart so deeply. And it's going to allow you to rest in a way. Like, the part of you that felt in relationships in the past like you really had to work for them, or you had to be more than you are, or you had to put in all this effort to sustain them. Like, this is going to flow so naturally, and you're going to feel so happy and content in this that you're not going to have to put in any effort. And there may even be efforts in your life that you're putting in right now that feel like a lot. And this energy is going to almost like lift those burdens for you, or make your work easier, or it's going to help things flow more, because the love and the joy is going to just, it's like, sometimes I struggle to express like the visions that I get when I do these readings, but it's like light pouring into a vessel, and like I see that light being love just like pouring through your body and your essence, and it just flows so easily that everything becomes easier. And I am seeing this being attached to a specific person. I'm not necessarily seeing it be multiple people, but for some of you it could be. It's like you meet someone on your path who just, it's like everything becomes clear, everything becomes simple and easy, because it just connects, the energy just flows. I don't know what else to say. But there may be a part of you that feels like you need to hold back because it's so intense, or it's too good to be true, or something. There may be a part of you that feels like you're not deserving of it, or there must be a catch or something. The part of you that wants to stay in control, and make sure, keep yourself safe. There could be some limiting beliefs that you fall back on that kind of prevent you from like fully connecting to this in a way, or fully leaning into the feeling when you feel it. There could be some doubts there, I guess, is what I'm saying. Let's take a look at those doubts with the Five of Swords, the Lovers, Temperance, Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a part of you that could think this is too good to be true. You could look at it and think, well, I haven't been with anyone in such a long time. How do I know that this is really the one? Or, it never worked out before, so why would it work out now? Or there could even just be a part of you that thinks that it's not coming, or that it's not possible, and because you think that, you like push it away from you. And there's this energy that Spirit wants you to be aware of, like, no, like, this is very much coming. It's coming whether you believe in it or not, so don't kind of push it away by not believing in it. They need you to also be kind of ready to receive it to a certain extent. And so they just kind of want you to be aware almost that you're going to receive something that's actually deserving of you. And they want you to be open and be ready for it. This could be someone that you settled down with. This could be like a life partner for like the rest of your life or something, with the Ten of Pentacles and the overall energy, and now the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of like everything comes together all at once, and it's like all the different threads of time that needed to occur so that this could come together. They come together and they weave this tapestry of everything just being sort of the way that it needs to be, and all of a sudden you find yourself like in this like long-term sort of stable connection. I'm seeing some of you doubting this as soon as I even talk about it, with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're like, yeah, but you don't know about me, or you don't know about my history, or all these things. And Spirit's saying, no, you need to change your perspective, because this is coming in for you. Like the Sagittarius that I'm talking to right now, this is coming in for you. And you better believe it. Alright, let's take a look at the Strength card. King of Swords, Three of Swords, Six of Swords. Spirit wants to remind you that this is not going to be like your past. This is going to be something completely different. So they want you to know the part of you that's worried about the painful things you went through in the past. This is not that. This is going to do you justice and be what you actually deserve. And so the part of you that's worried, like, oh, what if I repeat this pattern? Or what if they're like this person in the past? Or whatever it is, Spirit saying, no, 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 no. This is going to be entirely new. This is going to feel entirely new. And just remember that when you have those moments of doubt, that this is actually something that you deserve. And try to remember what it is that you deserve, because what happened in the past, one of the lessons you may have needed to learn from that is that you don't deserve that experience or that treatment. You deserve something else. And so what you can learn from your past is resilience with the Strength card and knowing your worth, right? And Spirit wants you to carry that into this next connection and really have the strength to reflect on what you learned from the past, what you experienced from it, in the sense of like what can you gain from it in order to move forward. Take what you need from that so that you can move forward and leave the rest behind. It's a powerful reading. It's a beautiful reading. It's intense. But yeah, you've got some good things coming for you, Sag. Let's take a look at some advice from the universe. We'll get 3 cards of advice for the universe before we close out the reading. Their advice is the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess. So that's your higher self asking you to allow this in, asking you to put down the burden and understand, you have a choice. You can lean into the more positive energies or you can lean into the more negative energies. And there's something that your higher self is trying to show you about what it is that you deserve in love and what it means to receive and accept the love that you deserve. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates, and I'll see you next time.